Hello, my name is Maite Rufino, and I'm going to be giving you a screen tour to address how I satisfy Section 4, Student Interaction and Community, in the QOLT rubric that Cal State University Channel Islands has adopted. It addresses effective online learning as active and student-centered, and it requires regular student-student interactions to foster a sense of belonging among learners and also to introduce the students to diverse perspectives. So for Objective 4.1, at the beginning of the course, the instructor should provide opportunity to have students to self-introduce themselves and to develop a sense of community. I have done that throughout two basic activities. The first one is the Are You Ready to Learn Online Voicethread, in which the students introduce themselves and then answer a few questions about how to work with Voicethread. And also in the student launch, in which students do introduce themselves as well and tell their little stories of where do they come from and some basic information, and provide answers to some other questions that create community. This is a sample of the Are You Ready to Learn Online video, in which students have provided all these answers into the and then the student launch is this one, and they have introduced themselves in Spanish and have also answered questions about what they might be wondering that is key for them to learn in class and so forth. I also have the other video in which they actually address whether they are ready to learn online. They have to follow the instructions and learn norms of conversation for Voicethread, and also some of the basic technical details to do great video comments that are the only form that are allowed in my class. And then at least on Voicethread, they do have opportunities to do only text in other forums and activities, but Voicethread is such a great tool that I use it to its full potential. So students, every time they do participate, they can actually be seen and have a live image and presence among their classmates that you know, asking them about feedback in Socrative, which is a great tool for students to provide feedback, had told me that they actually enjoy a lot having the video done, the videos, so they can actually see each other. Okay, so 4.2, instructor provides the information about how to be a successful online student learner. That's done here in this Voicethread. And also, as I've told you, that Voicethread is linked to the online student readiness quiz, in which students actually have to fill out this brief survey to kind of get to know what are the key elements that they need to have certain skills and abilities to be able to be successful online, as well as information that I do provide in the syllabus that it's very important in terms of all the technical requirements here that and applications that they need to know. And I also provide in the syllabus useful resources and technical help contacts to help them acquire the knowledge that they might need. And this information also, it is permanently here, where they can also get technology and Blackboard help. In terms of the 4.3, the navigation in the course is logical, consistent, and efficient. I divided my menu in 5 sections, plus the beginning section that students after a week or so should not need, but then the permanent information section with all the key sections of information to contact the professor or instructor in different various forms, by email, Zoom, office hours, phone, or to actually get to know me by the web page, the syllabus, the calendar, and so forth. Then the learning section, in which the specific modules are set up with instructional videos for each of the modules, with the activities and objectives that are specified, and also links to the activities and extra credit activities that they can do. And also each of the weeks has some other materials that they can access through video, and they have weekly forums, or they also have besides the forums, they have also Voicethreads that they have to participate in. So every week they either verbally or in written form engage in constant and frequent activities peer-to-peer. So that addresses point 4.4 in this section. Modes and requirements for student interactions are clearly communicated in each of the Voicethreads in which they actually participate. They do have in the beginning of these Voicethreads engaging, oh, I can't show you this. They do have in the beginning of these activities, let me go to a different Voicethread. Let me see. Here they have activities and instructions of how to complete every single Voicethread, and in that sense the specific instructions are given so students can actually complete these activities. So I was trying to just give you an example of a Voicethread, but let me see, I have so many, but I can't show you the ones that are graded because of FERPA regulations, and I'm trying to locate now in all of these ones the one here. There is one that I can show you. So these are the Voicethreads students actually have to do, and then every slide tells them what they need to do with the specific instructions for both orally and in written format to complement the ways that they actually learn, the exact requirements that they need to fulfill, and then the questions they need to actually do. And then for the learning objectives, they are right at the very beginning of each of the Voicethread activities. So it's clear and specified, and then I clearly communicate what is my role in each of the activities that satisfies this objective 4.6 of section 4, in which I tell them what to do, and I allow them to actually claim ownership. So in the activities, students actually kind of have their own conversations. They have to reply to each other, and I show them, you know, how to do that. And it's pretty much their own environment in which they share information. There for the pizarras or the blackboard or digital Padlet activities, I give them some you know, beginning examples of how the exercise has to be done, and then students actually comment on that. So here are the examples of the forums that I create, in which I do give them guiding questions. They address the question and answer it. They provide a screenshot of the video that they've selected, and then students actually reply to the comments that others have done, and if necessary, I do comment and, you know, facilitate for students that don't have comments on their own. So it's pretty clear the students actually, in terms of the objective 4.7, The course learning activities help students to understand fundamental concepts, and many of these fundamental concepts have to do with historical knowledge. As you can see in the book, they do have contemporary issues, social, economic, political issues. They do have grammar issues and points that they learn in context and learn to express themselves much better in academic settings, and learn about different cultures and ways of thinking, contemporary geographical, historical issues, culture, music, the important people that are part of the Latin American and Spanish society, and they also learn about the specific and different ways in which students, as in this particular course, second language learners or in Hispanic learners have to address, the challenges that they face. Also, there is film and reading activities, so the cultural narratives of these cultures are presented as well. So they learn, all these different skills, but particularly in many of my exercises, I emphasize the analytical and critical skills they need. So by analyzing, addressing, and assessing cultural, economic, or political issues presented in the films and videos, and the guiding questions that I provide for them to think and reflect upon, they actually intervene with this text and start engaging and establishing conversations both with the authors, the directors, the writers, and their classmates. So very useful activities and ways in which technology can be used in a very creative way to allow them to bloom, to experience creative writing, analytical, critical thinking, and also engage with their classmates. So this is pretty much all that I need to say about the fulfillment of objectives in Section 4. Thank you.